What is up, guys, and welcome back to an episode of the F123 Mobile Racing Career. We are here for episode number 38 today. If you guys did miss the previous episode, the penultimate race at Suzuka, definitely be sure to go check that one out before you see this one. And coming into today's race today is, of course, the finale then with Alpine. So hopefully we can have a good send-off with the French team. We've had a good season with them, almost a perfect season. Hopefully we can give one more win then to the French team before we leave for the next season. But of course we're going to do the normal thing, which is of course to skip qualifying and start from the back of the grid. And then looking at the starting grid then for tonight's race, it's going, looks like it's going to be, well, it's going to be a very interesting grid so far. We have Russell on pole ahead of Norris, but then quite a mixed grid, to be honest. We have Piastri down there in 17th, and McLaren not looking too good at the moment, but we can let that go as we go to 5. Red lights then for the Mexican Grand Prix. Lights out, and away we go. Stumbled on my words there a little bit, but we are underway nonetheless, and now we have a great slipstream opportunity as we make our way down towards turn 1 here, tucking up behind the AlphaTauri of Yuki Tsunoda. Now moving to the middle here, now looking potentially for the outside lane here or the inside, depending on which one opens up here. Looks like we're going to stick them to the middle for now, and then eventually move to the inside here as we set up a bunch of these guys here. Then moving to the outside, making a bit of contact there with K-Mag on the outside. Now on the outside, Hamilton made many moves into the first couple corners as everyone got bunched up, and now we are up into P10. Hamilton's trying to come back at us though in the Mercedes there. We are going to have absolutely none of it. Hulkenberg's going to block us off a little bit, so we're going to have to squeeze our way through here between him and Stroll up the inside. Potentially thinking of a move there on Leclerc, made a bit of contact with the front wing, and actually Sainz got tripped up on Alonso so much that we just overtook him casually on the outside. And speaking of casually on the outside, we're just going to go sneaking around the outside of Alonso there very cheekily, and I don't know what he was doing, but we make the move nonetheless up into P5 then. But the Ferraris were tripping over themselves. That gave us also 2 free positions as we're now up into P5 then, with Verstappen just ahead in P4. I think that's Norris in P3, not sure who's in P2. I think it might even Perez, the home favorite, of course, roared by the crowd as we make our way into the stadium section. Norris got overtaken there by Verstappen. We're going to send up on the inside of both with Norris and Verstappen. There's actually a bit of a tussle with the Dutchman here on the outside here. We just about make it work before the last corner. Now on to the main straight. We go up into P3 then with Perez actually leading this Grand Prix. The Mexican crowd is going nuts seeing their home favorite leading this Grand Prix so far, but we are on the charger. We're going to be looking to put a stop to that as we make our way down towards turn 1, and then about 160 plus miles an hour into the braking zone we go. Russell's about a second ahead of us, and he's about 8/10 behind Paris. So if we can catch Russell napping here, this would be a great opportunity, and we're going to do so as we go on the outside and switches to the inside for turn number 3 now making our way towards the second sector here, up behind Paris, about a second behind the Mexican driver, but we can make up a lot of time in this braking zone. Just watch this here as we make our way into turn number 4, and we're already down to 4/10 of a second. Now looking to pressurize the Mexican here into the lead as we go potentially on the outside. He's actually not looking too bad there. He actually put his car in a nice position here. Wasn't actually so sure where the Mexican was going, but into this fast sweeping section here, trying to keep up with the Mexican. Actually got a great run through that section. It's going to pull away then ever so slightly, but we're going to make it up all in this right and left-hander here and bring it back down. Actually, I lied. We actually did not bring it down at all. Perez got a good run through there, and now but into the stadium section. This is where we also have a very strong sector here, catching up deeply into the braking zone, and now setting it up the inside here into this very tight left-hander here, just making it work. The Mexican crowd is not loving that, but we do not care that we are here for one more win then with the Alpine team. We get a great exit out of that last corner to open up the gap here onto the final lap then of the Mexican Grand Prix. One more lap with this Alpine team before we set off for the next season. Who knows where we're going next season? There are a lot of teams looking to sign for us. Of course, we have been to McLaren, to Mercedes. We started off this journey, of course, at AlphaTauri. We went to Haas. We went to Alfa Romeo. So maybe we could potentially go to Aston Martin. I'm not exactly sure. Or there have been rumors that maybe we could go to Ferrari. Of course, going to Ferrari would be one of the greatest drives to ever go with. Of course, they are a historic team, despite the fact that they are, well, very historically known for making many blunders. But of course, we always know that they have made some pretty good cars. So maybe if we do join them this time around, maybe our luck will change, or maybe we'll just be screwed over by a bunch of dumb luck. Or we also have some talks with Red Bull as well. Red Bull have also been trying to reach out with us. Maybe we can go with them as well. I'm not exactly sure what their car is going to do in comparison to the Ferrari. Of course, we know in the 2023 season the Red Bull is obviously superior, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the most comfortable car to drive. So we'll see how it ends up. But as we come into the final sector then for one last time, we are going to say goodbye to Alpine, and it's been a nice car to drive. It's been a great team to be a part with. Gasly has put up a decent amount of points. I know he's not in the back half of the points, but he has still put up points nonetheless. But we're going to come across the line then to win the Mexican Grand Prix and wrap up this season with Alpine. It is going to be season number 6 done then with the team, and now we are on towards season 7. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, definitely be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next episode, and that will be revealing our new team then for season number 7.